back, guys. This is part 2 of the State of the WIP with the third part coming at you later. I was feeling the fall vibe today, so we put on my orange t-shirt. I only have one, it's this one, and we're gonna try to keep that V up nice and high, otherwise YouTube will get mad at me. We've got the second chunk of my WIPs. Did not go looking for my Ome vest. Definitely have decided that I'm going to stick to the leave everything out so it's constantly underfoot so I deal with it solution, because that's going to help me figure out what I'm going to do. Also, I'm going to look at my bingo cards because that wrap up shortly. Need to check off like squares for things I've actually finished. I don't make project pages, so this is not going to be complicated or annoying at all. Let's do the last sweater, and then we've got some smaller project shawls, but smaller projects, you know what I mean. They're Stephen West shawls, they're like the size of a sweater. Okay. Oh God, tale of shame and woe. Okay, this color work project. Oh my God. In my Canada Reads bag. If you're new, welcome. I love reading. And apparently clashing, because orange and red don't necessarily go together. Last year, goodness, late summer, early fall, I want to say somewhere in there, there was a 8-bit sweater mystery knit along over a year ago, well over a year ago now, because they've already had their annual mystery knit along for the board game version come and finish and then some. So this is the 8-bit sweater. It is a bottom up, done in the round, pull over video game themed color work sweater. All over color work sweater. Now, anybody who knows me is going, Jocelyn, you don't wear pullovers that much because you get too warm. You're right, I do. So without understanding color work, because this is there's the flat white sweater. Did I do color work before the flat white sweater? I don't know. This might be my second color work project ever. It's like, this might be like my second ever. And of course it's a huge project. Because of course it is. Why would I make my life easy? That I steeked, or I'm going to steek. That's great. Which I also don't know how to do. Diving into the deep end, guys. Here is the body. I don't want to lose the project bag because it's almost empty. Here's the body of that 8-bit sweater. So I made a gauge swatch. I made sure my gauge was good. And then I followed the instructions in the sweater. I've only got one sleeve out. Both sleeves are different. And you started with the sleeves first. So I started by adding extra length to the sleeves so that they would be long enough for me to be comfortable. And then as we knit up the body, I did the same thing. I added the extra length and did it. I mean, conveniently enough, the extra length I needed to add to each section was the example given. So I didn't actually have to do any math, which was kind of nice. But I have been working, and then I put this, but I don't know why I put it down. It's because it reached that 3/4 done stage. And like all projects just fell off to the wayside. Don't know why. Is that a curse you guys have? Because that's a curse I have. So that's how that works for me. I need to, now that I'm done all of my color works, do my yoke decreases and my ribbing on my yoke or my collar. And then if I was doing a pullover, I'd be done. Okay, seaming the armpits. I still got to do that. I'd be done. Yeah, I did not do very well with the decreases on the sleeves in color work, because this is full on color work. Like it's a background check pattern, which suspiciously really sort of looks like that snow that you used to get on TV screens. It is a very, very meditative knit to work on. But the decreases in the sleeve sucked. I was not good at it. And I'm worried that it's going to be the same in this yoke. So, you know, a little apprehensive, a little nervous about decreases. I want to get this off the needle so I can steek it so bad it's not even funny. Like I am so excited to cut my knitting. I hear people freaking out right now. Now, not crazy. I'm using Briggs and Little Sport Weight yarn. It's a beautiful natural wool. It also means it sticks really well to itself. So it's ideal for steeking. And I put steeking stitches in, and I'm going to take these steeking stitches and I'm still going to do a zigzag stitch on the sewing machine before I steek it, just to be sure. So that when I do the steeking, I have done all of the prep I possibly could to make sure I don't mess it up. And then we're just going to go for it. I may honestly do like a little Instagram live just so other people can panic for me. I won't panic, but other people can. So this is one of those like I want to projects. Like I want to have it off my needles, but I just magically want it done. I don't want to do the work for it. So I don't know how I'm going to get this accomplished. I don't want to steek, like I don't want to rip back. I don't want to use this yarn for anything else. Like I want this sweater. I just don't want to do the decreases on it. And again, I don't know if that's just because I didn't do so well with the sleeve decreases, and I'm kind of worried about obviously having problems with the decreases. You don't really notice on the sleeves because it's like on the underside of the sleeve. So you'd have to be really close to my armpit. And I don't want anybody really close to my armpit. So no, I'm good. But again, this is one of those ones like if I got it done, we're so warm this winter that this could be my coat to my sister's house for Christmas Day. Like so many options. The only downside is if I wear this around my niece at any point, she might try to claim it. No. Hard no, because it's taken me so long to finish this thing. Diana's like at the same point too, so I'm not alone. So you guys will have seen this sweater or will see this sweater shortly because we both made it. We both stalled out at about the same point. And I think we're both kind of irritated that we did because we know how close we are to being done. Dinah more so than me because she's not steeking hers to make it a cardigan. I am. I'm still not decided if I'm going to do a non-button button band, which is a button band with no button spacing, because I rarely close my cardigans anyway, or if I'm going to put a zipper in. I don't know yet because I don't know what I'm doing, and because I don't know what I'm doing, it sits. Because there's no plan. It needs to be a plan. One of the things I did find that I didn't like, so I pulled it back and started again, was my Dragon MCal socks. Now I split the yarn to do these two at a time, and I'd gotten through clue 1 and clue 2, and so it was a bunch of the lace work was done, and I didn't like my ribbing, like it was very, very obviously off. So I've ripped it back, and I am doing more of the ribbing. So I'm back to just the ribbing on these ones, which is fine because the ribbing is working out much better. Like it's working out much better. I have a big old mess going on in here though. This is on some Erin Fibre Co's Sock Club colorway. This is her September. Yeah, this is her September. So it's a bird of some sort. Do I have the tag in here? Why am I looking for a tag? It's not going to help me at all. So I hand wound one half of the 100-gram skein, so 50-gram ball, and then the other one I caked, so there were two different shapes going on. I have no problem with 2 at a time socks, never have, probably never will, but I definitely, now that I've ripped back to the heels, back to the cuffs on these ones to do the ribbing again, am much farther behind than I was when I started. Not sure I'm overly concerned about it because I really, really do like the ribbing a lot better now. And ribbing is something that I struggle with. So at least it's at the start of the sock instead of having bad ribbing at the end of the sock, because I do mine top usually. And this is a cuff down pair. So these are going to continue to live in the Grandma Floral 50s bag, which I really enjoyed, that I won for Halloween Craft All the Things, I think, last year. I had a great time crafting for Halloween stuff. It's great fun. And I will pick those up, but probably not till January, if I'm honest, guys. It'll probably be something I start working on in January again. Well, because my December's kind of full. Okay. Let's talk Stephen West. He's a brilliant man with many, many patterns I love. Many patterns I want to knit. And an MCal I have got to stop trying to do because I always get distracted and I never get it done. Never get it done. So my shawlography shawl was this year's MCal, and I'm done clue 1. and that's technically not true. I still have a section of clue 1 to do. Go me, guys. Looks so good though. Like, look at those colors. Ah, ah. I saw this mini color set from Erin at Fiber Co. when I was helping her at a booth for a fiber market one day, and I was like, okay, this is what I want. What I want is this yarn, not in the mini set, but in the full set, so I can do the Stephen West shawlography. And she's like, yes, you do. So that happened for me, and that's okay. And I loves it. I love her chocolate browns. I love the color pops. I'm trying to remember if I remember all the names for this. So the brown is chocolate brown. And then I think the light blue is steel blue. The purple is fuchsia, no, berry kiss. Then we've got some octopus ink. And it's a reference to a play on Magic School Bus. Big blue bus. I haven't even looked at this in weeks, you guys. That's amazing. Look at how my brain's functioning. Go me. So cool. So I have this. It's still in the needles. I still would like to get it done. I think the one thing that's holding me back from this one is I know Stephen West requires a little bit of brain. Not much, but it requires a touch. And I don't currently have spare brain. I want spare brain. I'd love to have some spare brain. But at the moment, this brain is tapped out. So it's in my nerds. What is it? Nerds freaking rule bag, which I don't even know how old this is. I think I may have had this since like high school or just after high school. This bag is older than my niece. So it's over 15 years old because I've had it longer than she's been around. But I don't remember by how much. So we're down to the last two. So let's get through these bad boys and then we can go. There is no way Diana's are shorter than mine. I really do hope. In my dragon fiber bag of quilted coffee goodness, I have my Be Relentless mittens. These are elbow length fingering weight fingerless mitts. It's a lot of words. Oh my gosh. I do not have a lot done. I have it all portioned out. I've got it all sketched out. I have it all figured out. I just need to do them. These are one of those ones that I should have picked up months ago and I got distracted, and I should not have got distracted, and I think would make an excellent January check-in challenge for Louise. So I might do this, mostly because I know fingerless mittens are a thing she doesn't understand. So I super enjoy it. So I just like make it because she teases me about pom-poms. It's a thing. I can't even tell you the yarns in that one because it's a hodgepodge of minis that I have received and that I just have around that are being done together. Technically, the Be Relentless mittens are supposed to go from like color A, get your elbow down, and then you're supposed to do the reverse on the other side. I don't like that. So mine are going to match, but that's just my preferences with colors. And I think the Be Relentless may also be on my Make 9. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay. Whatever. You guys don't want to hear about this. You don't care about this. This is important. What you guys want to see is another Stephen West shawl I've not finished. In my skeleton bag from Ginger Snap That, because she has a love of Halloween and does Halloween on a level that I truly appreciate. I mean, a lot of people do, but her stuff especially is so flippin' pretty. Okay. I have some work done on the Winter Lights Stephen West shawl. Do I have a lot of work done on the Winter Lights Stephen West shawl? No, of course I don't. I got distracted. This was another one. I started as a cal. I had good intentions and it just went to lunch. So we're at the point now where it's sort of crammed up on my 40-inch cord, which tells you guys how long of what kind of shape I'm dealing with here. I have done some more sections. We've got a bit of progress. Like, we're making it there. Can I tell you about all the yarns in here? No, because some of these are rescued. So like, I think my yellow is an antique gold. My dark gray is a Cascade Heritage. The red, don't even remember. I don't even remember what the red. And then I've got like a really sparkly blue that I got from Twisted Fairy Fiber Arts when I was out at the one time I was able to get to Knit City. Is that what it is? Yeah, Twisted Fae Fiberworks. She's a sparkle in this one, so it's really good. So it's a 4 skeiner, which is a Stephen West shawl size that I like. And I just need to do these projects, guys. Like I need to not cast on things and get stuff done. Now, it's obviously not going to happen. I'm obviously going to cast on things, but these projects, plus like the 2 I'm not talking about, and the one I couldn't find, and the ones I'm designing, make up something like 16 or 18 current WIPs on the go. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I really could only talk about 12 of them. So who knows? I have no idea how long these are going to be. I have no idea what it's going to look like once I'm done editing. We'll see what happens. There's a cat consuming foot space under my computer desk again. But I am going to go. I got to do stuff. I've got another Zoom thingy that I am scheduled to be on in like 5 minutes. So I'm going to run. I hope you guys are having an awesome December. I hope your holiday crafting is going well. Oh my God, there's Christmas crafting to happen in December. My WIP pile is not going to get smaller. It's just going to get bigger. I'm going to make stockings this year. Oh no. Oh no, kitten. That's it. I am never allowed to die. I have too much stuff to craft. Okay. You guys be good. I'm going to get some stuff done. Hopefully you have an amazing Christmas. Enjoy Diana's part 2. And we'll see you guys for my dream knitting in part 3 and my final installment of the State of the WIP. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. So until then, stay safe, stay crafty. Bye.